Hello world, my name is Ihor and this is another episode of Beats from Scratch. And today we're going to be making techno on the Elektron Digitakt with just factory samples, which come with every Digitakt. So basically they are here in the factory folder. They have some drum kits, synth sounds, and also toolbox with one cycle wave shapes and some noise and stuff like that. So yeah, let's use it and let's make some techno. And first of all, like whenever you load a new project on the Digitakt, you end up having this drum kit. Probably the most famous drum kit on the Digitakt ever. So yeah, let's try to use this one. Maybe we can change a couple of tracks to have synth sounds or bass lines, but the rest let's try to use the default drum kit. But first of all, I'd like to set the tempo to 138 is fine. And then the scale mode to be able to have different amount of steps per track. And let's go and lay down 4 on the floor kick drum. Nice. And let's work on this kick drum a little bit. So what I would like to do first is to send an envelope or an LFO in envelope mode, like 1 mode, trig mode 1. Then the shape is going to be exponential. Speed we can change to the overdrive. Like this, and maybe we can have some overdrive beforehand. And maybe we can tune it down a little bit. Some dirt. And let's use an envelope to make it shorter. Nice. Another thing, tom. With tom, I would like to use it as a kind of a low tom or bass tom and create some kind of sub groove. Let's try to tune it down actually a couple of octaves, 1 or 2 actually. Yeah, maybe like that, and then we filter this. Overdrive. This one is nice and subby right now, but we can introduce a filter envelope a little bit. And let's do this. We can put some trigs like that. Let's mute the kick drum and send this into delay and reverb. Yes, and when it comes to reverb, let's make it a little darker. Yes, delay, send into reverb as well. And also let's make it subby and dark. And at this moment, I would like to maybe play with the filter a little bit. Maybe some other trigs. Maybe this one we can reduce the velocity and then tiny one. And then at this point I'd like to resample it. Input is gonna be our main. And since Digitakt cannot resample quantized, let's do it with our ears. And now, bum, 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 bum. Yes, so we resampled kind of 2 bars. So let's stop it. And so this is going to be our first. Yes, so basically let's trim it right here, starting here. Yes, so nice. Let's save this one and assign to the tom sound. And the only thing that's on this track, I'm gonna go and clear the filter, the effects, and also going into the reverb, cleaning reverb and delay so that we can reutilize them for different purposes. And now we have this sound over here. And now I'd like to put some triggers, and I'm gonna put 4 of them. There is like 10 or I don't know, 1,000 different ways to create kind of a ducking effect or side chain for things on the Digitakt. But one which I figured out just recently came to me, you know, like that's really it, is the amp envelope. And I think amp envelope gives quite a lot of control with it. So basically, but it needs some preparation. What we have right now is a loop, basically, like this. If I put 4 triggers around, I need to set starting points into different positions so that we keep like playing the loop. And since Digitakt divides or sets for each sample, it kind of divides it into 120 points. We can use this to perfectly divide the sample in 4 different sections. And then we can use these triggers to trigger amp envelope and shape our attack to have a ducking effect. So right now, if I play it, we have some clicking, but that's fine. Also on the length, I'd like to make length of 1/4 and then bring it back a little bit. So it's gonna be like 3.5 triggers. And then on amp envelope, we can do this. Little overdrive to bring and let's listen with the kick drum. So the amp, I think, is too long. Maybe we can make kick drum a little bit longer, and this one a little bit more present, but that's we can mix later as well. So what we have our kind of kick and rumble. Let's go and put trigs on the open hat. It must be darker for sure. Too metallic for me. Let's go into the source and do beat reduction, and then use the amp envelope, darker. Oh yes, overdrive, mix it in. Little reverb. And then some more trigs with less velocity. And it's gonna happen once, yeah, on the 4th bar. Let's go into the open hi-hat and do this. Maybe a tiny touch of swing. Amp envelope. Change the start position, not to have these crazy transients at the beginning. Pan left, open head to the right. Overdrive, mix it in, tiny touch of reverb. Okay, too loud. And then we can go and use our clap like this maybe. Yeah, like this. Second bar. What if we tune it down a little bit? I think it's too long. Some overdrive, compensating volume. Let's make reverb longer. And now I can hear that there is a lot of clap going into reverb. Tiny touch to the right, nice. What else? So we've got these guys covered. Let's find some synth sound. So I'm gonna go here into the 10th and factory synth. Maybe let's find something long. Yes. Yes, let's use this one. Quite a long one, but we can find use to it. Maybe changing. Starting position of the sample. Nice. Maybe we can assign LFO to move filter envelope a little bit, envelope, filter envelope, decay time. Slowly. Just a little bit to have some variation, reverb. Of the delay time or delay send. And let's pan it around as well, not with this LFO, but with the second LFO. So we're gonna go into amp, panning, slowly again, 24. And delay can be also ping pong. LFO. I didn't select the destination, so we're gonna go here. Yes, just a little bit. I think it's a little too loud. And let's create some other variation here. Maybe we can use this one on the first out of two. And this one maybe can go into lower. Nope. Oh, yes. This one maybe can go like and be like this, or maybe 1 out of 3 bars. No. Maybe we can now utilize another track. Let's use this one and find some other synth sound. Play. Maybe this one. dirt, more overdrive. I like it. Let's only utilize the second filter just to clean some stuff a little bit. I think it's too much of beat reduction over here. So we have a snare drum here, right? Yeah, I don't like it. Let's try to find some other percussion sound, maybe. Toolbox noise, maybe. Grainy, I like it. So it's quite a long one. We can perhaps utilize this one, the first LFO, to go and change sample tune. Just a little bit, not too much. And slowly again. Amp envelope. And with the second filter, remove all the low end. All right, and then we can maybe play. These guys could be, you know, like where it goes, percentage. 25 appears sometimes, and those as well. 25. This one quite rare. And the second LFO can go into punning, but I'm gonna use it as a sample and hold kind of punning. So basically amp punning, and then we can use it like this, but we can trigger it with the hold. Yes, and a little louder. Too loud. Let's go and fix the compressor. So here, I utilize compressor on the Digitakt more kind of a limiter. So I'm gonna set like super sharp attack, maybe just 5 or 4, and then release at about 15, also quite fast. Remove any side chain information, and then ratio to the maximum, no makeup gain, fully wet, and then we find threshold to catch the kick drum a little bit. It's too much. In that situation, the kick drum will be, it kind of puts, it kind of, you know, like, how can I explain this one? It pushes the limiter to its maximum and kind of distorts it in the way, or limits in the way, and does not allow other frequencies to pass. In that situation, we will have the kick drum quite present in the mix. But also we can maybe make it a touch louder, and this a little quieter. Let's play it. came out pretty cool, I think. I really love you all and appreciate all your comments, all your support to my channel, and I appreciate you all. Thanks for coming by and spending some time here with me on my YouTube channel. Until the next time, have fun.